Mm-hmm.
And we are live on YouTube. I'm just going to start recording. There we go. Hello, 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 beautiful goddesses. I hope you're doing amazing in your corner of the world. Welcome to our episode 5. We're already on our episode 5 of the Goddesses of the Roundtable Empowered Goddess Coffee Chat. This is something that we do weekly on Mondays at this time, and we're broadcasting this live to you. Today we have Lizzie and we have Liman with us. And I need to share this on Facebook. Just give me a second.
Progress over perfection every day. Progress over perfection.
Yep, exactly. All right, so we're live there. Okay. Just a moment here. Technology, eh? Gotta multitask. There. All right. Let's post it. There, I think we're good. So as I was saying, we're doing our weekly Empowered Goddess Coffee Chat, and I'm Wendy. I'm a divine feminine holistic wellness coach, a Reiki energy healer, and a massage therapist. What brought me into coaching is my story. I suffered through a lot of trauma in my childhood, which kept me stuck in my life. And with years and years and years, I finally figured it out and why I was the way I was. I suffered postpartum depression after the birth of my first daughter, which sent me spiraling down a very deep, dark hole for many years. I also had a spiritual awakening at that moment where it made me question who I was, my purpose, and all that. And after all these years, this has been 23 years ago, I finally figured out that my past childhood traumas, all that were what triggered this postpartum depression, and I was able to overcome it. So that's why I became a divine feminine coach, because my goal is to help other women who are struggling in their life or with postpartum depression to be able to step into their divine feminine goddess power, because we're all goddesses. Most of us have just forgotten that it's there, but now it's our time to shine and unleash it. So that's my story, and we'll start with Lizzie. How about you take the mic, and then we'll go around the table.
Okay, hello, beautiful babies. My nickname is Lizzie. My brand is Samoya Inspires. Samoya is my first name. I am a goddess wellness coach, wellness and self-love coach, because I believe loving yourself is transformative and can allow you to manifest an incredible, amazing life. My story is simple. I wanted more, and I decided I was going to get up, go out, and get it no matter what. I've had a lot of traumatic experiences growing up. I am physically blind, by the way, but that does not mean I lack vision for any reason whatsoever. I allow my weaknesses to be my strengths, and I teach my clients to do the same, because we are all powerful. It's all a matter of remembering that power and stepping into that confidence with ease, with grace, with flow. Love you guys, and I'm passing the mic onto the beautiful Liman.
Everybody, welcome. My name is Liman Simon Balsas, and I am a spiritual life coach, a holistic business coach, and a past life regression therapist. My journey started at a very young age as I was trying to find the meaning of life and questioning myself from a very, very young age about everything about life, and I wasn't getting the answers. So then I started channeling with the angels, and that's how my actual spiritual journey started from a very young age. That brought me into connecting within myself and taking up courses with spirituality. And I started my business in 2011, and I have been online since 2016. I work with spiritual entrepreneurs who want to shine their light, reach out to the world with their authentic, unique gifts, remove blockages from their subconscious mind, getting them out of burnout and scarcity so that they can feed in their business and start to attract ideal soul clients who are ready to work with their messaging, their content, and their brand so that they could stand out with their unique gifts and share their amazing, unique self so that they can transform others' lives. That's me. And Wendy, tell our audience about our topic today. Very exciting topic.
Thank you very much, Lizzie and Liman. It's so awesome that we're able to connect together here around this table and have these coffee chats with our viewers. And together, it's pretty amazing. The divine feminine is rising, and it's powerful, and we're taking back our spot finally. So today we're going to be talking about, it's the full moon today, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably feeling some of its energies. So we thought it would be a good topic to talk about today. So we're going to be talking about the full moon energetical updates that are happening. Like there's a lot of downloads, there's a lot of strong energies out there that's happening. Maybe some of you are feeling it as well. It's a very powerful full moon and the opening of a portal for change. So if you're being triggered by past traumas or things like that or feelings, well, that's probably what it is, because this is what this full moon is all about. So we're going to be talking about that today.
Okay, and before we start, I'm just going to do a general card pull. I'm going to do a card pull of what we need to know right now, and then we're going to get into it with our beautiful goddesses here, sharing all their wisdom and truths, and it's so exciting, you guys. It's so exciting. Okay, I am sure Lehman and Wendy are just bubbling up with energy and ready to go. So let me just do a card pull for the general public. And the question I'm just going to be asking is, what do we need to know right now? What do we need to know right now? What do we need to know right now? Ooh, you know what? I feel two cards are coming up right here. Actually, I'm also feeling this one needs to come too. Great. Okay. That was unexpected. Card pull. Let's see what's happening. So you guys are wondering how I read cards. I read them via the energy that they give off. So as a huntress, if there's something we want, we need to go out and get it. If you can't find it or see it before you, it does not matter. You need to hunt. You need to move forward. It's not going to come to you. You have to get up, get out, and claim what is yours. Move forward with skill and grace, and it will come to you. So I will show you the card. Lehman and Wendy, can you see it? Am I holding it
Now put it a little bit more up. Yes. Turn it round.
Turn it around.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful card.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the information I got from this. Be the huntress. You want something? Get up, go out and get it. Don't wait. Do not wait. This is not the time for waiting, guys.
The universe doesn't wait.
Exactly. Now let me go to the next card. The next card. Do not allow fear to stop you or block you. Do not allow fear to stop or block you. This is a time when fear is going to come up. This is a time when fear is going to come up, and it is your decision to embrace it or let it pass. It does not have to stay. It does not have to stay. Do not allow fear to stop or block you. As a matter of fact, do not allow fear to push you in the wrong direction. Take action despite the fear. Okay, can you see the card? Should I turn it around? Hold on. Is it good?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Perfect. Oh, so you saw the image on it?
It's upside down.
Well, that's how it came. The reverse card.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was a reverse card, guys. Okay, the third and final card that came up. Beauty. Embrace beauty in your life and watch your life transform. Embrace beauty in your life and watch things transform around you. You are the creator and the creatrix. You are in charge. Own that. Own it and flow with it. All right. Are you seeing the card?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Beautiful.
Yeah. So those are my three card pulls for you guys. Hold on, my phone is ringing. So sorry about that. Yeah. So that was an interesting card pull, you think? I have to say.
And it totally relates to the full moon and the energies and everything. It's pushing us to be the creatrix of our reality and our world and our life. That's amazing.
Yeah. Amazing. You know, I love meeting up and just doing our readings and coming together, because it's so incredible how we align, our messages align. And guys, we don't intentionally do this. We didn't decide, like I didn't decide what card's gonna be pulled, and we didn't decide like come together and like we're all gonna say this and say that. You know, I think that's so incredible. What do you think, Lehman? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's called divine timing.
Exactly.
Holy man, if you are you done? Did you have anything else to present, Lizzie, or did you want us to go down to Liman?
Oh, well, you know what? I wanted to talk about, so I did a channeling with the sea 2 weeks ago. I could get into all of that, what I felt. Okay, would you like me to talk about that first, Lehman?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so you guys, this was really, really beautiful. I went to the sea and I decided to, you know, do a channeling. You know, it felt right. I was taught, there was a moment where I was tossed around by the waves. It was a bit scary for me and it was incredible. So what I got from the sea was that, you know, challenges happen in life, but when challenges happen, don't fight it. Don't butt heads with it, because you're just going to get tossed around. You need to learn to flow. You need to learn to let things go and flow through the challenges, move through it, not fight it. Also, when you remain calm, you know, even in the midst of the rushing ocean, you can move through that. It doesn't have to affect you. It was all about flow and letting go. and it was just so incredible, all that mermaid sea energy that came to me, all about letting go. And I did do some clearing with it as well. And it was a very rushy, I'm saying rushy because I was caught up in the waves. It was knocking me about at one point. At another point, it was just laying still and calm. And I was just floating with it when I decided to stop fighting the energy. So, and that's very interesting how it all ties into the moon. Uh, yeah, Wendy, do you want to hop into the astrological updates?
Yes, sure. And as you said, the channeling near the ocean, I had a really amazing experience with the full moon gathering that I had with one of my friends back in Canada in 2019 for the harvest moon in September.
Mhm.
It was so amazing. I was standing in the water and I had my arms up with the moon, like the moon's energy was coming, and it was so powerful. We had a fire and we danced around it, and it was just amazing. I can't wait to get to the sea here to do the same. Once we can get right now, I'm pretty far from the sea, but my goal is to get there. And yeah, so for the astrological things, there's a lot of stuff going on. For those of you who love astrology, well, today's moon is in Virgo, and there's no void moon period today. It's waxing, and it's waxing gibbous phase. The first quarter moon occurred on the 27th, and the full moon will happen tomorrow, actually. So it's between now and tomorrow, when the moon is actually full, that's when the energies will be more powerful. And as for retrogrades, I'm not sure if there's any astrology buffs here or not, but retrogrades, those are also powerful. So for today, Mars is no longer in retrograde and is in its post-retrograde shadow until March 15th, so until next week. And there are no major retrogrades happening until then. And for the daily horoscope for today, well, for Aries, this can be a day that you're inspired. It's also strong for personal appeal. There's more patience in your approach to the world than usual today. And if it's channeled well, you can get a lot done. So you might find that you have a lot of energy. Solving practical problems, like attending to details, daily, like your daily life and stuff like that. It's kind of like easy going today. And you have a sense of accomplishment that comes from getting a handle on your life, in small ways. And that can make a really big difference. And others appreciate your warm confidence and your judgment of what's valuable right now. And as for Taurus, well, right now is a strong time to let go of bad habits, start a new chapter, start new habits, and create new habits. You might now be thinking of a game plan in the respect to this. Your energy levels should be good and your confidence should be there. There's also some playfulness in your manner, and it's getting you attention. So you might be having more confidence than you normally do, and it's kind of like getting you attention. Your relationships are thriving with openness and willing to listen, observe, and learn from one another. So like that's like all the relationships in your life. So it can be family, it can be a partner, it can be friends. So all of that. And you're in a unique position to innovate and break ground. You could find that it's easier and more natural to express yourself freely and in new ways today. So take advantage of that, dear Taurus. And now we have the twins. We have Gemini. So today's transits, they're really great for decompressing or letting go of something for your own good. So as Lizzie mentioned, this full moon is all about letting go of what doesn't serve you anymore. So it means freeing yourself from limiting attitudes or limiting beliefs, and you can feel a huge sense of relief, like something that might have been holding you down. There's a strong and pleasant focus on familiarity at home or comfortable situations and people today. So it's like you're like kind of like laid back today. It's it's a good time to bring a bit of imagination to your home and family life. So like if you want to change something in your room, for example, your space or things like that. It's also a time for connecting and reaching out. If you need help, and today's a good day to do that. And an acquaintance can hold you in high esteem. So somebody that you know, and their admiration can motivate you to be your best. So that could be like maybe your BFF or somebody that you're really close to. And you are a really good judge of character right now. So your intuition is good. And now we're going to go down to Cancer. So today you're especially in a cooperative mood, and you're handling social situations. It makes you stand out successfully. So you're successful in that. You might be bridging some gaps with others through thoughtful gestures that tell people they mean a lot to you. So it could be paying it forward. It could be a compliment or something like that. You're fulfilling duties that can make you feel good. And it's also a time to map out a long-term game plan. So today's the day to set out your goals. A flexible one that will work for you. You also have a good sense of what projects or paths that are the most worth your time and effort. So this will help you make decisions, and it'll improve your decision making for today, Cancer. And now we have Leo. So for you, Lions, your emotions, they tend to stabilize today, but you're not inclined to do all the same things or get stuck in a rut or routine. It's a strong day for money instincts and bringing some imagination into your routine affairs. So make a money mantra, dear Leo. Manifest it, and it'll be all good today. You're also in good shape for connecting with others easy today, natural and in a pleasant way. You're also sharing ideas. Your ideas are magical today. So if you're sharing ideas with people, or if you have ideas, there's a lot of magic attached to it. And there's more smoothness to your interactions. So as the tendency is more to listen and understand than to make a good point. And the moon in your solar second house today is really good for grounding you. So go soak up those full moon rays and ground yourself really good. And now is Virgo. So dear Virgos, you're in good shape to balance your emotions today and also to express yourself. So today's the day to express yourself. You're marching to the beat of your inner drummer. So you're moving along your life, marching to the beat of your own drum. Your self-directive activities, they're good right now. And you're feeling more exuberant, and you tend to see more opportunities. You want to let out any recent pent-up feelings and find some way to pamper yourself. So self-love, self-care, release any of the wonky feelings or heavy feelings that might have been holding you down. You could be seeking for validation for your emotions as well. So again, connect with a BFF or somebody that's close to you so that you can do that. And in there, you might also have a need to buckle down with your studies or writing or back up our recent opinions or findings. So like if you're studying or if you're writing, today would be a good day to do that. You might get some really good ideas. And today's energies are good for more openness in close relationships. So as the day, and that's particularly as the day progresses. And then now it's Libra. It makes sense to find time for yourself today. So, and clear any negative emotions. Private and emotional matters are in focus and thrive right now. So, he's doing a lot of emotional clearing can help in that. And you're actually drawing energy from your dreams and reflections, and you can quietly accomplish a lot today. And your powers of intuition run really high today. Someone could lean on you for support. You might give yourself, anonymously and derive a lot of emotional satisfaction in this process. It might, make you feel good to support somebody in need. And your relationships are more open than usual, and you'll get closer to someone today. And your instinct for money are on the mark. So money mantras, manifest that abundance that you've been waiting for. And now for Scorpio. The strong energy for you today, dear Scorpio, is self-expression. Express yourself. Get out of your box and express yourself. It could be socially powerful day for you. Like even if if you're going out or something like that, you might meet new friends and see how the day goes. And it's a really good time for making connections through like either your work or to pursue your routine goals. You're a good judge of what will work well in the long term and where to put your attention. A new method that helps you in your daily life can be in focus. So that's your horoscope for today's Scorpio. And then now there's Sagittarius. So today, Sagittarius, is a strong day to pursue your goals, to be ambitious, and to make interesting connections. A sense of mission, of purpose, drives you to success. So you'll be successful in anything you do today. There can be recognition for you in more unique ideas and methods. So get your creative side out. You might be surprised as to what you come up. And it's also a good day for pleasing energy with a love interest or a friend. So, go hang out with your somebody that's close to you or a friend. And a feeling that others are either cooperating or letting you do your thing helps your productivity today. So that's your horoscope for today, Sagittarius. And now for Capricorn. So you're discovering mind-expanding experiences that broaden your horizons. You seek to be free in your communications, in your actions. You enjoy sharing a vision, belief, or idea. Your unique perspective on matters can fuel your appeal and magnetism. And being direct and open comes easily and is appreciated by others. Your creative juices are flowing really naturally today. So get your creative on. And you might take maybe taking a detour like from your unique creative stamp and maybe try to create something new would be a good thing to do today. But you also enjoy peace and cooperation in comfortable surroundings. So even if you're at home or whatever, just go and if you're an artist, if you play music, if you like anything creative, go ahead and try that today. And now we have Aquarius. So your horoscope today is you're really good at tackling problems and facing your fears today. So if you have fears about anything, today is the perfect day to conquer them. Even if these seem to be exciting or even to create conflict or cause, it's good to face your fears It's also a good day for assessing your inner wisdom and using your powers of observation. You're aware of what motivates you, and you should take advantage of this greater understanding of your inner workings. An emotional cleansing can come, by talking to somebody about personal matters. If you have something going on, there can be a healthy flow of understanding with someone special today as well, and your relationship will get a boost. So that's it for Aquarius. And last but not least is Pisces, and this is my birth sign. So you can feel in sync and supported in a relationship today. So it's a good time for cooperation. Energies are strong. You're really willing to listen to important people in your life. Success seems to come more easily today when you pair up with people. So for me, well, I'm paired up with these two awesome goddesses for our coffee chat. So it's proving to be true. And getting what you give and giving what you get. So having a balance between that. It's a primary energy that works well right now. And try not to place too much emphasis on protocol and responsibility for best results today. Just go with the flow and do your thing, and all will be good. Beautiful. And that's all I had for the horoscopes, for the astrology.
Beautiful.
Yes, totally resonates with us.
That's pretty much all I had to share. So how about we move around the table and go to Liman?
Okay, so I am going to be talking about the full moon energy and how it's affecting us within ourselves. And then I'm going to go into doing a activation with you so that you can release the negative energies and open up to receive the powerful energy of the moon with Archangel Haniel. So we are going to be harnessing the energy of the moon and activating it and turning around the negative into the positive energy of receiving. First of all, before I actually dive into that as well, I'm also going to share with you a ritual that I do, and it's very, very powerful, very, very effective. So let's talk about the actual energy frequency, what's happening right now. So within the full moon and the time period of the date, which is the 6th of March, and there are threes. Okay, so when we actually like 3 add 3 6, right? So frequency of the threes, March the 3rd, right? It's the 3rd month of the year, and we're in 2023. So at the moment, what's going on with this actual energy today and followed up with the full moon, there is a portal that has been opened up to let go of all those intentions, that intense feelings of emotional and physical feelings that we have inside of us. And you may feel tired, you may feel overwhelmed, you may feel excitement, you may feel joy, you may feel exhausted, you may feel that you are going through a change and you don't understand yourself at the moment. Everyone has a different experience within this. It's an opening up a new portal into a new frequency where we are going into receiving more abundance. And with that said, the threes is a watch out. So my notes here, so don't want to miss anything with threes, so I can exactly explain to you what these threes are in the angelic way. So 3 is you are on the right path, and also, a second, so don't miss anything. So whether it will be spiritual, personal, or financial, growth, seeing the angel number 333, means that this is your time to expand. Threes encourage you to put your energy into your own growth and expand your own journey and where you want to be and where you will be on your encouragement in your dreams, and as said as the creator. So the combination of the date communicating with the actual full moon and opening up this energy, you are opening to receive, let go of the vibration, and open to receive. So it's time to let go and receive the energy of abundance, emotionally and physical abundance, and financial abundance. So if you're going through situations with various kinds of topics like emotional, physical, financial problems right now, it's time for you to actually let go of these emotional and physical feelings so that you could actually receive and open up, so that you could actually communicate with your inner self and communicate with the creator and the energy frequency with the goddesses and the gods of the universe. So basically, it's a time to actually focus on those emotions, release those emotions, and allow yourself to receive positive energy within yourself. But if you're going through different phases in this period of time where you feel emotional, or you feel lost, or you feel that you need to let go of something, now is the time to let go. Manifestation is very, very powerful at this time. So the manifestation is very powerful at this time. So as we actually tap into our manifesting, we need to know that everything that comes out of our mouth, even our thoughts, is an energy frequency, right? And when we manifest something, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are doing a manifesting ritual or you're doing affirmations. But every word that you say or think, it happens really, really quickly. So focus on these period of time where you say something or you want something and all of a sudden it happens, whether it's negative or positive. So make sure that in this time of period, you are thinking and saying positive words, because it is a time where it is happening very, very, very quickly. Especially with the full moon, the energy of the full moon is a time to manifest what you are, your goals, and manifest into that energy frequency to receive. Because even though you don't want something, just be careful, because this actual time period, especially from today, starting with the threes. So, like I said, it's the 6th of the 3rd, 2023. And when we add up 333, it's the 6th, the 3rd month of 2023. It combines into that frequency of energy. So numerology and the energy frequency that is actually opening up right now is much more powerful than you actually realize and think. So whatever you think, whatever you say, whatever you're going through right now, in your mind, you are actually opening up that portal to receive what you are saying, what you are thinking. So just be very careful here, because whatever you say happens. Just like the click of your finger. So make sure that your thoughts and the words that you use are positive, even though you do not want something to happen. Don't even mention it, because at the moment the portal is opened, and it's that time of the year where manifesting is very, very powerful. So law of attraction is so powerful right now. So I want you to just focus on what you want, not what you don't want. So now I'm going to actually tell you a ritual that you can do, okay, to let go of those emotions. Let go of those things that you do not want or you want to let go of, so that you could open to receive from the full moon at this time. So basically, get a pen and paper and write down everything that doesn't serve you no longer. So what I mean by that, everything, right? Things that you feel bad about, things that you have experienced, emotional, physical feelings. Maybe with somebody, you've experienced something that you want to let go of. Whatever it is that you have inside that you feel that you need to let go of, write it all down. And then, after you write it down, I'd like you to actually read it through and say, I am ready to let go of all these negative energies, negative blocks, all these thoughts in my subconscious mind, and I am ready to receive positive energy frequency into my life. So write it down. And then at the end, read it once. I'm ready to receive a positive outcome and let go. And then burn it on the full moon. So that's tomorrow. You can start off by today, combining with the energy as well. So there are different time zones. So keep watch out for the full moon on your time zone, because it can change within the actual time zones as well. But burn it, the full moon, and let it go. This is a very, very powerful ritual. But actually, you actually feel that energetic feeling just lifting off as the actual smoke goes. Just watch it. It's an amazing experience, and I highly recommend you should do that. So with that, Are you girls ready to actually do some activation with the full moon with Archangel Anya?
Sounds wonderful.
So,
Good to
do you
me.
guys have any questions?
Oh, that's
Anyone?
perfectly, man. Thank you.
Yeah, that is perfect. Actually, there is one little quick thing I'd like to add before you hop into activation. So in terms of the full moon and in terms of March, this is a Venusian month. Venus, the planet Venus, is very active. And for all of you Venusian witches that work with the Venus energy, that goddess energy. So from a goddess perspective, what the Venusian energy is saying is self-care. Self-care is releasing. That's a way to release what no longer serves you. So if you're attacking it from a Venusian perspective, a goddess frequency, just letting you know that's what the Venusian frequency is saying for this month. Self-care. Start off the month with self-care. And then, as I said, Venus is very active this month. At the end of the month, we end in Aries. And Aries is that you want it, you got it energy. You want it, you got it. So you start off with the clearing at the beginning of the month and then jump into the manifestation. But like I said, from a Venusian standpoint, just letting you know, planetary alignment happening.
Yes.
There's a major planetary alignment. Yes.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I was saying about the actual manifesting and what you are saying you are receiving, because it's a time period of time where it is very, very powerful. And there are certain times of the year, and this is one of those, that are really, really powerful. So whatever you say, it happens. So you just have to be very, very careful with what you want.
Be mindful of your thoughts. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because the universe hears what we put out. So if we're always negative, oh, I'll never get that, or I'll never get money, or I'll never get a job, or I'll never do that. That's what the universe hears, and she pushes it right back to you in your face. If you want it positive, you have to make sure that you manifest positive.
Put out positivity. Yeah. Put out positivity to get positivity.
Mm-hmm. And you saying that, Wendy, actually what happens, many people actually say to me, so law of attraction works. Why doesn't it work for me? So I want to point that out to some people, because what happens is, right, law of attraction is real. Okay.
It's very real.
Very real. I experienced it myself. I even have a book as well on manifesting as well. So if any of you guys would like that, I can also post it here for you. You could purchase it. So but before I get to any of that, literally is that manifesting works for everyone, right? It's how you actually approach it. So let's say, for example, you have a positive thought. For example, I want to buy a car, right? So you have a manifesting that you want to buy a car. So you manifest it, you do all your rituals, you do all the affirmations. You imagine yourself in that car, you're driving away in this dream car that you really, really want. And you feel really, really good about it. And you go throughout the day, and your subconscious mind, because it has experienced something, right, from the past, it says to you, well, you don't just have a car, you don't have the money, right? And it's blocking you to actually say that positive energy that you are created. So what happens? Something that you have actually manifested, boom, it drops down. So then you have to start over again. So one method that you can actually do that I actually teach my clients is when you actually get those negative thoughts inside your head, is pick your fingers in front of your hand, just like this. Pick your hands in front of your fingers, in front of your eyes. I'm talking. Right. Okay. So when you just do this, wake up, the man. So say your own name and open up. You realize that you are actually having a negative thought right there. And when you have that negative thought, you are deleting positive thought. So when you actually notice that negative thought is coming through and it's pushing your energy down, put your fingers in front of your eyes, wake up and say your name. And convert that negative thought into a positive thought right there and then. So we talked about the car, okay, as our example. So I deserve a car. I am opening to receive the abundance and financial freedom to buy a car, or whatever the car is. So let's say it's a Mercedes, red Mercedes. So I am opening to receive universal abundance financially, to receive and have the car that I want, or I have the car that I want, right? So we are, because when we actually do manifesting, the best way is to actually say you already have it. So you are actually teasing the subconscious mind, saying that you already have it. Okay, it's teasing. It's not actually doing some kind of action and saying it's a lie. We're teasing. That's the thing when we actually do, when we say that fake it before, they say that you have to fake it so that you can believe it. That is actually a process of teasing with manifesting. So you are actually teasing your subconscious mind. You're teasing the universe that you already have it. So you're actually attracting that energy. Okay?
Yeah,
So
that makes perfect sense. I never heard of that technique. It's an amazing technique.
Yeah, it is. It's very interesting.
Yeah, me, the technique that I use is looking at yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, mirror work is fantastic. Yeah,
it's self-awareness, right? Because we're not.
Yeah.
They're all part. Our negative thoughts, or all our thoughts, are part of our subconscious mind. We're not even aware that they're circulating or where they're coming from. So taking a step back and noticing these negative thoughts puts awareness on it. And then I know, like, a technique is like, okay, look at yourself. You don't have to look at yourself in the mirror, but it works really good. Like, you look at yourself in the mirror, and for example, if you look at yourself, because normally what do we do when we look at ourselves in the mirror? We usually find our flaws. Oh, you're so fat. Oh, my hair is good. Or my butt is big, or blah blah. That, when we see our reflection. So that's when we're usually going to get some negative thoughts. And it's just to tell yourself, if you think of yourself, okay, Wendy, you have a big butt, or you're fat, or you're ugly, then you just go and say it out loud, so that it, when you say it out loud, it kind of like jolts you back, and then you can even like argue with yourself, or even like even in a weird voice, oh, Wendy, you're so fat. Oh, Wendy, you're so na na na. And then you go and say,
it's playing around with it.
True. No, that's not true.
You know what I love about that, Wendy? It's you're literally bringing your inner child into it in an unconscious way.
Yeah. So like when you hear yourself arguing with yourself, and then like, oh no, Wendy, that's not true. You have a very nice butt, or you have a nice you're very pretty. It kind of like changes it around. So,
this method
that's my technique. Yeah, there's so many different ways to
Yeah.
Yeah. This method that I actually talked about today, I actually created it myself years ago. And when I actually first started using it, I thought, oh, this is a good method. And I don't know how it just channeled into me. And when I first started this, that little voice inside your head was like chittering and chattering away like crazy. And as I started to use this method on a daily basis, I started to realize that that little chattering in my head dropped down. It doesn't affect me as much.
It kind of jolts you to reality. Like when you go like this,
yes,
it jolts you back to reality.
So even though I still use this method now and again today, I don't use it as much as I used to, because now I actually control my thoughts in my subconscious mind. So
you rewired your brain so that your thoughts aren't, you probably still do get negatives ones, but you can just like, kick them in the butt really quickly.
And like I said, I mean, even though now and again, obviously, right, humans, right, we experience lots of things. But I know that my subconscious mind is actually those previous experiences that I've had. So with this method, I have actually reprogrammed it to think the way I want it to think.
That's an amazing technique. I like that. Like, because, the snap, come back.
Yeah, it is. It's a good one. It's a really good one.
So it's actually a way of getting that like energy, like bending down and tell yourself to wake up. That's the old yourself. And actually say this to yourself. That's what I used to think before. Now I'm a new person. Now I am a new person. This is what I think now. So as you actually do that, tell yourself, that is what I used to think before. Right? It was an experience that I had, with a certain experience with receiving financial freedom. And now I'm a new person. So I am financially free. I can have abundant. I want, right? I am financially free. So as you actually do, it's also a good way to actually reprogram your subconscious mind to think what you need to receive. So with that, you can actually start using this technique within today and use this to receive what you want with the actual full moon energy. So that's a fresh start for you.
Yeah, use the full moon to harness and manifest everything that you can possibly want in life. Like, abundance is in our DNA. Yeah. It's there. It's in our DNA, but society, the system, and that they don't want us to know this stuff.
Exactly.
So abundance programming,
is there. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's false all programming. And we need to deprogram ourselves to think a new way so that we can manifest, because we are abundant. And again, like the way we were raised, the way society is, or, it's all conditioning that came from that. It's the same for money blocks, for example. Most of us have money blocks, but it all depends on how you were raised. I mean, you might have been in a family where, I don't know, it was like you had to save every penny, or, feel like, scarcity, like a mentality of scarcity. And then you feel guilty for wanting money or needing money and things like that. So there's so many money blocks. I learned to write mantras. My money mantra is, I'm a money magnet. Money flows easily and freely around me, and I get what I receive.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you know what's the beautiful thing about this whole full moon is that the full moon appears before the spring equinox. So spring
Yeah.
is all about blooming energy, the receiving energy. You know, it's new things coming into being. The full moon is clearing. This full moon is right before the spring equinox. And then the spring equinox comes on the 20th, where that abundance energy comes in. And then guess what? The new
A
moon.
balance. It's a
Yeah,
balance of the
yeah,
energy.
yeah. And then the
The
new moon.
equinox, equal.
Yeah. And then the new moon comes in on the 21st. And you know, the new moon is all about setting intentions. So now you got to release with the full moon. The spring equinox comes in for that manifestation. And now you get to set the intention with the new moon within the spring energy that's floating around. So it's a perfect timing. Take advantage of these energies, guys. This is a good
It is.
of these.
It's your time to shine. It's your time to shine and get unstuck and you know, change your thoughts and manifest your truest desires, because life is not made to be stuck. It's
Exactly.
not made to be stuck. It's made to be lived as the sovereign, living, breathing men and women that we are.
Exactly.
We're born
Lima.
free. We were born abundant.
Yeah.
It's just we forgot. We totally forgot about.
Yeah. It's all about remembering. All about remembering. Lehman, didn't you have an activation to share with these beautiful people?
Yes, I'm.
Oh, that's right.
We
went on a tangent there.
Yeah, we're sorry. We took the spotlight from her.
So before I actually start with the activation, I also want to say that spring it also represents in nature, with Mother Nature, the beginning of a new time period. So when we think about spring, the flowers come out, the trees start to open up with their fruit and everything. So it's actually a time to receive, right? And the actual Mother Nature opens this frequency of energy, okay? And the Creator says, I allow a new beginning. And Mother Nature says, yes, I accept the new beginning and the new creation of the nature, the energy frequency around us. So not only do we actually see it, we actually feel it as well. So many people, when we actually pass through winter and actually go into spring, have an energy, I'm sure that you guys resonate with this, have an energy of tiredness, and they feel really, really drawn and they want to sleep, because it's naturally an activation that we actually go through with nature as well as. So going into a spring season is not only the change of the surroundings around us, but it's a change within ourselves as well, the actual soul connection. So keep your mind on that. Let's go into this activation.
Let's do it. Let's activate.
Okay.
Unleash our inner goddesses.
So I'd like you to actually close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Take another deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Just allow your thoughts and your subconscious mind to release one by one as you take a deep breath and slowly exhale. Now let's call in Archangel Haniel. The Archangel of the moon. And the meaning of her name is glory of God. Take that deep breath in, just slowly exhale and call her into the highness of the moon. Just focus on that amazing vibration, feeling, her beautiful frequency energy. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. And just feel her beautiful, loving energy. And allow her to help you release all those negative energies that you do not want to hold on to no longer. Feel those energies right inside of you, those negative energies. Feel where they are. Take a deep breath and slowly exhale. And harness the power of the full moon. Archangel Haniel activating you to feel the power of the moon so that you could receive emotional, physical, financial abundance, and open to receive universal abundance, activating your universal abundance to receive all that is yours. Deep breath in. Just feel that energy. I'd like you to open up your hands right in front of you. Feel an energy of a ball. Feel that energy ball in your hands. So open your hands just like this. And feel that energy ball. I'd like you to lift your hands up, right up high. And feel that energy and pull that energy down. It's very, very heavy. So I'd like you to go slowly and just pull that energy down, down, down. Pull it down. Feel that ball in your hands. And connect with your root chakra. And allow Mother Nature to open up your root chakra to receive all that is yours. Archangel Haniel. Feel that amazing flowing energy right inside of you right now. Feel the amazing activation that has just started with the full moon. And say exactly what you want. Now is your moment to allow to receive everything that you want right now. Say it. Take a deep breath. Slowly exhale. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. Repeat this 3 times. Take 3 deep breaths. Let's thank Archangel Haniel, Mother Nature, Creator. Open your eyes when you are ready. Okay.
Oh, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
So did you feel that energy flow?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I tingled all over. That's how I receive my energy. Like even if it's in my hands for Reiki or anything like that, for me, it's even when I send out Reiki, I'm not sure if it's like that for everybody, but whenever I'm doing Reiki on somebody, I get a jolt, like a jolt of electricity, like in my hands, and it goes like, depending, I think, on the part or where I am in the area on the person's body, I feel it in mine. I'm not sure if that's how it is, and that's how I receive the energy from the moon as well. It's like in jolts, like.
Everyone experiences differently, you know.
Yeah, everybody's different. That's how I receive it.
So yeah, I think Lizzie's trying to say something when you're muted.
You can unmute yourself. I muted you, Lizzie, because there was background noise. So I just muted you. You can unmute yourself now if you want.
She can't. You can unmute her.
Oh, there, you're back.
Okay, I was saying what you said about how you feel with the energy in Reiki is similar to how I experience it as well. So I totally understand.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the electric feeling. So
Yeah, it's like a jolt, like that all of a sudden
yeah.
comes. So when the jolt comes, I know that this person really needed it there, or really needed it in that area, or
I
whatnot.
feel mine is a bit like I feel actually a pain and some like. So I do. Mine is a combination of you channeling the angels as well. So I actually do my own like method as a Reiki kind of experience that I actually do with the channeling of the angels, and I actually feel pain. It's really weird. I can't explain how it is. It's like a pain in my palms, but I can feel that there's a blockage or an energy there that needs to be healed.
Oh,
So
wow.
Yeah, everybody feels it differently.
Yeah.
It hurts, like literally it hurts. And as I actually clear that energy within the chakras or where those blockages are, as I clear it, it starts to feel lighter and I don't feel that pain. So that energy wall that we actually do with Reiki and the energy of universal abundance when we actually do that creation is a kind of thing that we all have. And I mean, even if you guys that are watching, if you've never experienced Reiki, or you don't have Reiki, or you've never experienced that energy, open up your hands just like that. Just close them. You can actually feel a ball inside your palms, right? You can actually play with. It's literally there, and that's the energy of your hands, right? Because we are all actually born, okay, to heal each other. Okay, so literally, we all have this gift inside of us. So reminding, like, doing Reiki activations. Okay, so or there's bioenergy that we all have inside of us. So literally, you're actually reminding yourself that you have that energy. And it's literally a matter of fact of activating that. So Reiki is actually activating your energy frequency to actually feel that energy.
They're called attunements.
Yes, and it's already there, right? So people that use Reiki know that we do those symbols and we turn around the energy in our hands and then we throw the negative energy out, right? So we have all these things that we do. They are just reminders, actually, of the activation. So we all have that energy. So I like to sometimes play with that ball in my hand and remember.
I do too.
I actually do it very oftenly. Or let's say, for example, I have a headache. So I actually open up that ball, put it on my head, and receive to heal that. And it works miraculously. It really does when you actually focus and believe that it works. Because one thing for sure is that, okay, it works if you don't believe as well. But when you believe, it works even faster. One of my coaches actually said to me one day was, energy healing works 50% if you don't believe, and 100% when you do believe, faster. So that's also with any kind of Reiki or energy healing or whatever it is, right? It actually happens faster. This is a time of the full moon, then it's very, very fast. So you could actually harness the moon and connect with the moon to actually remove that. And the energy of the moon is so, so powerful that it actually, you can feel it right inside of you when you actually connect.
Yeah, that's so truly mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The energy of the full moon, the moon is so, yeah, it is. And
Powerful.
it's a divine, it's a divine feminine energy, the moon's energy. The sun is more like a masculine type of energy, but the moon is more of a divine feminine. And that makes so much sense that our cycles, like our menstrual cycles, are in
with the moon. Yeah,
with the moon cycles.
Moon. Yeah, but it's very funny because some traditions treat the sun as female and the moon as male. Surprisingly, I found out. So, like in Egyptian, Isis is to the sun. So
yeah, Isis is to the side. But well, there's divine, feminine, and masculine
in everything when you think about it. Yeah.
Myself, I see I call her the moon or the sun. Like I see the sun more like, with the male energy as well. But yeah, it's pretty fascinating. Like the sun, the moon, the stars, like the planets and all that. Like it's all moving.
Fascinating energy.
It is.
Definitely.
Well, actually, the spiritual meaning of female and male is balance within. So that's why there is a female and a male energy in everything, right? Yeah. So it's actually the balance. So what people actually experience with females who feel more of a masculine energy is because they overcome that masculine energy. So they forget who they are, for example. So they go into the masculine energy and they forget to use their female energy. So they go into that masculine energy.
When it's all about balance, balancing both energies. All about balance.
For example, a female needs to have more higher female energy and have a masculine energy as well, keep it balanced down.
That's what happens with, yeah.
So what I was saying is, so what happens with, when we feel that female energy, we feel like a female. Right? We like to dress up. We like to feel that beautiful energy around us. Right? We enjoy having that female energy. What happens? When we actually lose that female energy and we go into the masculine energy, we want to act like a man, or we feel like a man, or we feel that we have different sort of responsibilities like a man, rather than appreciating that female energy. So what did you want to say, Wendy, with that?
Oh no, I just wanted to point out that like when you balance both, like the female energy is more like, you know, the nurturing, the sensitive, all that. Most of us have forgotten that there is a masculine energy inside us that needs to be also
worked on. Yeah.
Because the masculine energy is what gives you the confidence. It's what gives you, you know, to go ahead and do it, to speak your voice, speak your truth, and all that's all part of the divine masculine energy. So when you balance it all, well, you know, you can be a confident, badass goddess wearing her crown, and you got all two of them.
Yes, it's all about balancing both energies, having equilibrium between both energies, letting them work in tandem with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, ladies, well, wow, that was quite a chat we had today. We had a lot to say. It's already we're going on 2 hours now.
Yeah, definitely time to go.
I think we could go on all night. We could have a marathon, you know. Then we'd really need a full coffee pot and do, but yeah, I guess we should probably let our viewers go and everybody go, and then next week we can pick up where we left off, refill our coffee cups or our pots.
Beautiful, yeah.
And have an amazing goddess chat.
Yeah, we can totally talk intentions next week, because that would be rounding up to the new moon, wouldn't it?
Yeah, setting the intentions.
Yeah, so we can have an intentions talk.
Yeah, that's a good subject. So so it was an amazing time. I so enjoy doing these Empowered Goddess coffee chats with you. Today we're missing Nicola. We have we're not just the three goddesses. We're 4 goddesses. We're missing Nicola. She wasn't able to join us today, but she'll probably be back with us tomorrow, next Monday. We used to do these on Fridays, but we changed it to Mondays because it works better for all of us. We all have families and lives also, and running businesses. So Mondays is much better. So you can be sure to see us again at the same time on Monday, and we will talk to you soon. The goddess in me honors the goddess in you. You're a badass goddess, and don't you forget it. Let your light shine and always be that confident goddess that you are. So anything else to add, ladies?
Embrace your inner goddess. That's all I have to say.
Embrace your inner goddess, yes.
Yeah.
What about you, Liman? Oh, I think she may have frozen. Are you there? Looks like she's frozen, maybe.
Well, we'll see you next week, beautiful, beautiful people.
We will see you next week. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions for us or any suggestions on topics, or you have anything that you'd like us to talk about, please feel free to comment or message or reach out, and we'll get those questions answered for you. So in the meantime, we'll see you next week. Bye.